Yo, welcome back to another edition of the Cruising Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Cruz, and today is April 16th, Tuesday. And yes, there will be Patreon content coming out this week. Just put it out there. But where you can find the cruise. Oh, actually, no, first. Also, my bad. Where you can be looking forward to from this episode to Dizzy for Shizzy, my nizzays, is what's been going on the past couple days. We are reviewing Fallout, the TV show. We are not, I repeat, this is a non-spoiler review. Some of the spoilers, a little tiny bit, but just a little tiny bit. We're gonna do a little bit. And then yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing today. But first, where you find the Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere you find podcast needs. That's where you find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you find latest updates to the show. It's on Instagram at Cruising Podcast. Also on Twitter at Nicetown Finest. So, I don't know how to really start with this. Normally, I would be coming from a place of anger and regret and just pure unadulterated and uncensored shit. But I've learned since I started this podcast that like I use this as practically a therapy session. Probably should go to therapy, but hey, that's just another story for a different day. And I watched a couple of these videos, and I watched the video before before I got into a situation, and I should have read my own signs, but at the same time, you get blinded, and it's like the Eve song, me and love is blind. But I I've been up Monday. I just you get bad news and you just sit down and you just don't want to do shit. And I didn't do shit. The only thing I did was pick my mom's up from the airport and moved a desk and really just sat in front of a TV. I didn't even play a video game. I didn't go to the gym. I didn't do any of that. I just wallowed. And after last year, I try not to react to things emotionally anymore. I feel like that's growth. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's very much growth. I would take it as growth for myself. But you try to remember the good times you have with a person and some of the things that you should have maybe caught on to a little bit, or maybe just it really is just things just come out of the fucking woodworks with you, for you, to you, whatever you. And you can feel like you're doing all the right things in the world, everything, reassuring that you're here, just being there, being you, but at the same time being there, being attentive, being every part of what you think a partner would do. And when you get news sometimes and you sit around there and you say, well, you sit around and you think like, what did I do wrong? Did I take a left when I should take a right? And you feel like you did everything right. The problem is that when I look at myself sometimes, is that I try to say the right things at all times. I'm a people pleaser. I think it's my problem. I think it's a problem. Is that I try to make everybody around me happy, but the one person that I don't attend to most of the time is myself. And I connect that with I'm a good person. And it makes me know that in some ways, I'm doing something good. I'm bringing something good in the world. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about it now. I'm just like, I'm selfish. That's a selfish person. You're not telling the truth on every corner. You not telling the truth, but you're trying to find a way to make it sound better. You know, I don't know if y'all maybe you try to like a bad situation, you try to make it good at all times. You try to put a smile on everyone's face when sometimes they just don't need you to try to put a smile on their face. Sometimes they just need you to just be there. And I've seen that out of myself. And some of the words that were said and things, it's just like, when you know someone's past and things, and you just sit around there and you're like, I could and once again, I could be probably completely fucking wrong. And I'm okay with being completely wrong about what I'm about to say. That some people go back to what made them comfortable. It's not my situation, not this one right here, but just putting it out there, just with some certain, you know, there's a baseline for me was anger. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I'm not angry, something ain't right. It was weird because like I always say I need chaos in my life because if it doesn't get chaotic, I feel like that's a comfortable place. And I felt like these past like couple months, it hasn't been chaotic. It got a little chaotic. I don't know, it got a little chaotic, but at the same time, you get comfortable doing something. You get comfortable with one person. Start to cut off people because you feel like that one person was enough. And you drop everything because you think that one person or maybe you were supposed to be enough for them. And once again, that's the selfish shit in me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know I shouldn't be blaming myself for most of this shit, but here we are. And I've been racking my brain around it. It's just like everything just came suddenly. I'm not gonna tell y'all the whole situation. I'm just telling y'all something. It's just like everything just came suddenly, and it's just like just one instant, y'all. We're sitting here, we're talking, saying go out on a date, things like that, and then the next day is like completely different person talking to you on the other end. Text on the other end. But hey, we're going nope. And it feels like you get cheated a little bit because I didn't really get time and I didn't get my day in court. And it's crazy because it's just like you want to do the right thing at all times. You want to reassure your person, and you want to make sure that what I'm saying you doing everything possible to put a smile on her face when it's just like maybe you're doing too much. Maybe you ain't doing enough. And you sit there, man, hey, man, I should have took that left when I took, you know what I'm saying? Like, I should have zigged when I zigged when I was supposed to zag, And like I told y'all before, man, normally I would react angrily, pissed off. I'll be snapping over here and just when you truthfully give a fuck about someone, not just someone, you give a fuck about everything about them. And then suddenly that they become part of your world. And then suddenly they want to leave your world. And you sit around here and you're just like, yo, what the fuck? And y'all know me, I got bad mental, not bad mental health. I wouldn't say bad mental health, but y'all know, man, past year has been fucking hard. It's been hard. It's been a hard year. But man, you go back and you just think about 2 months ago, everything was good. 2 weeks ago, everything was good. A week ago, everything was good. And then just suddenly it ain't. You haven't heard from the person in over almost 48 hours. You want to send a text, but it's just like, man, what do you do? How much? And you sit around here, you start racking your brain, like, how much more can I show you who I am? What's the thing that's keeping this from happening? What's the thing? What's the thought? Right, like you start to rack your brain a little bit, still trying to comprehend everything. It's just like you want to hate that person. You want to, like in the back of your head, you're like, man, motherfucker. But like they always say, man, it's a thin line between love and hate. I'll never hate. I can't. Now, there's certain things I hate. Pedophiles, I fucking hate pedophiles. I feel like all of them should be definitely burnt alive. It's cool for me. I'm fine with that. I'm not going to argue with that. Rapists and things like that. Yeah, they can, you know what I mean? Cool. I know it's supposed to be like an anime and video game podcast, and we will get to it, I promise. But I'm always going to be truthful with y'all. Everybody that listens to this podcast, everybody that hears it and everything like that, like y'all the ones. But maybe there was things I could have did more. I can't die. I mean, it's kind of hard to change people's minds. I understand. I ain't trying. And the problem is that I don't even think it's like trying to change someone's mind. It's just where did it go wrong? And you start to think like, where the fuck did this thing just go off the rails at? Like, what the fuck happened? What? You just sitting there like, you. It's the weirdest thing. You just want to know. That's probably the thing that the part that really has gotten to me is that I don't know. Like you love this person, you care about this person, you care about their situations, but at the same time, it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what did I do? What happened? Like, what? Out of left fucking field. What? Damn. And he's just, damn. And what the hell? Oh. Sorry, y'all. If my thing might go out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, oh, hit the thing again. Okay. So just letting everybody know, this is the reason why my webcam is not working. I'm going to get a new one this fucking weekend. So just putting out disclaimer real quick. If y'all see the light go off, it's not a ghost. Hopefully it's not a ghost. I really hope that is not a ghost. But just in case it is a ghost, y'all got evidence on camera for it. I'm just putting it out there. There's evidence on the camera. And if you're not watching this, it's on YouTube and Spotify is the video episode also. But I'm just letting y'all know, if y'all see the lights go out, it's because this little connector for the fucking Mac, I guess it has a short in it that I can't see, and or there's a short in the Mac, one of the fucking two, and probably need to get a new one. But yeah, that's really reason why I'm not using the webcam right now, because this piece of shit. My problem is I like to buy the cheapest thing possible, and so this cheap ass thing just started crap. Well, actually, yeah, it's a cheap one. Actually, let me back up for a second, because before y'all start to besmirch. Oh, that's what that is. Before y'all start to besmirch the aftermarket products, okay? This thing has actually been working pretty good for about what? I've been doing the podcast. Damn, this has been working pretty good for about 5 to 6 years. Actually, probably even a little bit longer, because of I think I had this when I was watching like DVDs on. No, because you can put the DVD joint on here. No, I don't fucking know. It's been working for a long time. So for it to crap out now, I'm cool. Like if it's just getting to a point where we've been using it a lot, understandable. And I'm cool with it. I just don't want it to crap out right now because the light is hitting me perfectly. So yeah, I just want to put that out there. Might have to, get rid of this relationship. You know what I'm saying? This shit right here is, I don't know what the fuck. Starting to, like I don't even think I touched it and it just went out. That's why, once again, that's why the webcam's not working, because the webcam will go straight out. So I'm using it for the light. So just in case, if you don't have a Mac, Macs don't come with the fucking USB. Of course, you have to buy extra shit for the Mac, but it's fine because I like the Mac. But all right, my fault. I likes the Mac. No, I'm joking. But and that is the cruising technical logical minute. All right, lastly, man, I was watching. I was watching this video though. I watched these videos. Of course, you go down a little rabbit hole when you're going through a depressive state. You start to listen to R&B music, and I've suddenly got into country, and now country don't even sound the same any fucking more. But you just start listening to sad R&B music. Actually, what I actually am proud of myself about, just putting it out there, what I'm very proud of myself is that I have not listened to Anthony Hamilton's "I'm a Mess" or Charlene, because that's when waterworks come. Okay, just putting it out there. You want to put on a sad song, especially when I'm sad. Anything Anthony Hamilton on was it Southern Comfort. I think it's called Southern Comfort. Or for his first album. Whatever was on his first album, and I listened to those waterworks. Just putting it out there. And it looked like it was supposed to rain on Monday yesterday. Damn, that was yesterday. Damn, all that was yesterday? Shit. I've only eaten once today. That's how fucked up I am right now. But it hasn't, it looked like it was supposed to rain. It's been a cloudy day all day today. It's been humid as fuck out here in Texas. But I'm actually kind of proud of myself. I didn't listen to any of those musics and just stare at the window and hope that when I'm looking at the moon, that this person has been looking at the moon at the same time I was. Yeah, I got that from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Don't sorry, y'all. But dead ass. I've been listening to these. I've been watching TikToks. Always, when shit like this comes out, I watch the Matthew Lillard. I forgot the name of the movie where he talks about the 12th man rule or 11th man rule. Well, the fucking rules. But, he talks about, oh, man, this is why, you're mad that we become dogs, but, you give your heart to somebody and they just go and smash the fuck out of it. Some not his words exactly, but it's him with like Cuba Gooding Jr. I think Sean Astin is also in that. I might be wrong. Yeah, I get my white people mixed up. Sorry. No, but it's a Matthew Lillard thing. If you ever go on TikTok, it actually, if you go on my my Instagram, I put it on Instagram or on my stories. I put it in my stories every time this type of shit comes up. Fucking weird. But I go back to it because I'm like for me, I can't. It's hard for me to be like that. I can't be a dog, and I can't. I can only show y'all that I'm different from everyone else. That's all I can do. I'm different. I'm not your past. I'll never be that. I can't be. I can't be. I'm attentive. I give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's just I ain't get you. I mean, if I'm focused on something, bro, I just promise y'all. I promise. When I'm focused, nothing stops my focusness. I mean, when I'm on it, we on it. It just sucks because I'm off in the middle of a fucking ocean with no boat. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm on a boat and I just don't have no damn paddles or motor on the damn boat. I'm just trying to figure out the fuck. And there's a big ass shark coming. I don't know. But it just sucks, man. It really does. Like and the explanation I got is just like, that shit don't sound right. It's weird. It's weird. It's like the weirdest shit happens to me. I know this. It's okay. I'm cool with it. I'm not mad. I want to be mad. I want to be angry as fuck. I am mad. See, sorry, y'all. That's the ghost again. Ghost came back. He said, "What's up?" All right, this shit, motherfucker. I am not touching it. I promise y'all. I'm not touching this. I'm not touching it. My leg isn't touching it. Nothing. This is why it's turning off. I don't know. It just did it again. Look at this. I don't. Oh, you piece of fucking shit. Don't be like this. Why are we being like this today? Okay. Fuck you, Ghost. Jerry. Fuck you, Jerry. Sorry. I'm sorry, Jerry. Please don't fuck my lighting again, please. Thanks. Thanks, Jerry. Um, yeah, Ghost named Jerry. I don't know. He goes, fucking answers. It'd be funny if that door swings up. Actually, it would not be funny. I would run the fuck out of here. Just like y'all know, if we ever get evidence on the podcast, y'all, the first, I got like a chill down my fucking spine now. It's actually cold as shit in here. This is why I'm wearing a hoodie, actually. But all right, continuing on. I completely forgot what the fuck I was saying. I ain't gonna lie to you. As much as I can tell a person now, I'm not your past. I promise. I'm not the past. You know what I mean? It's just, it's up to them to understand that. I just, I don't know what else to do. You know, and I just, I'm hurt. I'm mad. I'm sad. I'm not glad. But if there's one thing that I've really learned about myself is that me getting overly angry about something and lashing out and shit, that's just, you can't be a child about shit like that no more. You can't just come on the podcast, start talking, spewing fucking venom. I did that one time and I hated myself for it. Actually, I almost erased that episode. Actually, I don't know where the fucking episode is. I forgot which one it was. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I have come on here and spewed fucking venom. And I feel terrible about it. I don't know what the fuck I said on it, but apparently I spewed a lot of fucking venom. I was very angry. Actually, it was a pretty highly rated episode. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a pretty good one. I went the fuck off. But I learned that lesson. I learned that lesson quickly, actually, because fuck. Hey, Jerry, come on, man. Why are we doing this? Stop turning off the light. Fuck. God damn it. It's Jerry, man. Jerry's on fucking dumb shit today. Golly. Damn. I'm sorry. Every time I try to have like a good point, boom, light comes out. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I guess they don't want me to talk. I guess Jerry doesn't want me to talk about positivity. I probably do need to go to fucking therapy though. Damn, man. But I listened to Michael Rosenbaum all day today, and he told everyone that he had on his podcast, you should try therapy. You should try therapy. I'm starting to think I should try therapy. Nah. Well, I probably should try it. I don't know. But fuck, man, Jerry made me lose my fucking train of thought again. But just in case, you know, someone listens to the podcast that cares. All right, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm here. And when I tell you I'm here for the long run, Andrew Cruz is here for a long fucking runs. And I don't run that far. I hate fucking running. So that's how you know. I just ask from everyone, you know, I just want a fair fucking shake. I just want a fair chance. Give me a fair chance. Give me a fair chance. I have so much love to give. Just give me a fair chance. That's all I ask for. Damn, I almost talked about this for 25 minutes. Mostly because Jerry keeps turning off the fucking lights. I'm sick of this shit. Well, me and Jerry got that fucking conversation later. That door crack open just a little. The fuck is going on right now? Okay, Jerry's on to some other shit. But I've been all right. We're going to continue on with the pod. I'm sorry, my fault. I know you guys probably wanted me to spew out a lot of fucking venom today, but I've grown up in my years of podcasting, and yeah, the truth is the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm everywhere, nowhere, all at the same fucking time. And yeah, maybe all of us need some me fucking time. I haven't done a therapy session in a while. That's crazy. Talking about the podcast wise therapy session. So yeah, this is me getting my shit out there, I guess, without being able to get my shit out there. Um it's not all my feelings, but if I ever get my chance in the sun, I will take it. But let me tell you guys something real quick. Speaking of getting a chance out in the fucking sun, let's talk about Fallout TV show. Woo! Sorry, my bad. That was terrible. Why the fuck did I just do that? Yo, this took me 3 days to binge, mostly because I work and I have a job and I have a life sometimes. But yo, I just want to let you guys know that every one of these TV shows, the showrunners or something, they are paying great detailed everything to these video game adaptations now. They stopped trying to make it. Sorry, my fault. They're making their own stories. I will say that. Like Last of Us is pretty much a cinematic. You can probably do Last of Us pretty easily if you really wanted to. With the added, these are really people going through it, not video game characters. It's cool. I love it. I never played Last of Us, but what I've heard, they say that it's very accurate. It's very accurate to the video games. With Fallout, what's cool is that it's its own story, its own overlapping story. And it's not just trying to base it off of this is Fallout and these are nostalgia period. Here's some nostalgia here, some nostalgia there, that nostalgia there, that nostalgia there. There you go. What I think is happening with not just video game, with just adaptations, period. Well, video game no, we're gonna stick with the video game adaptations. With the video game adaptations right now, what I love about them is that they're including all the lore behind the video games. They might take creative liberties with some of them, let's be real, but in most of these, they are definitely doing an amazing job of just staying on topic. We're talking about Fallout. Okay, cool. Fallout is a game that, apparently nukes came down during the 1950s and people like were living in bunkers called Voltec and things like that. Like, and go. It's pretty much a survival game. I think that's really what the first Fallouts were. 76 was actually supposed to be like the first one. There's like a chronological order. Like you sit here and like I'm watching TikToks of this show, and like they're telling you the lore behind not just behind certain vaults. Certain vaults were made for certain reasons, and that's cool as hell. I didn't know that. I just, I watched. I heard the game. I heard of the game. Don't get it twisted. I've definitely heard of Fallout. And I feel like the overarching lore behind Fallout is very, very interesting. It's very cool to like read about it, to watch, we do things like that. Like the only thing is this vault. I'm not doing not too much of a spoiler. I'm sorry, this isn't a spoiler. Well, kind of. Nah, I ain't gonna spoil it for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all another week. I give y'all another week, and then we're gonna talk about fucking Fallout. I promise. But what I like about it is that it has its own story. Also, Walter Coggins is by far, like, for secondary character wise, the man steals every single scene and everything he does. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Walter Coggins is literally the greatest, like, secondary character guy of all time. Actually, in Vice Principals, he might have been number one. Like between him and Danny McBride's characters, they that was 1A, 1B type deal. And of course, they followed Danny McBride's character a little bit more than Walter Coggins. But every time it was time for him to steal the show, not only would he steal the scene, he'll steal the whole show from you. Your show's mine. He's like sing song in show stealing. That's Walter Coggins. And he's him playing the ghoul and watching the backstory is amazing. It's the coolest thing ever to like see that first scene with him and his daughter. It's amazing. It was amazing. Like the dude, and like they and you start to understand where the pit boy or vault, what is that supposed to be? Vault boy? I don't know what the person's supposed to be. I forgot. I don't know the names. Okay, but you know, you see like the why they do the thumbs up. Why he's always doing a thumbs up. Like we get that lore. They probably tell you this in the video games. I don't know, but you get that lore right away. You know, and you get the lore about the pit boys. You get the lore about the bonkers, like some of the bonkers here. You know what I mean? And then you start to see like the world of Fallout and what happened, and it's set like 250 years after the bombs fell, and you find out who dropped them first. And when you find out who dropped them first, oh fuck, you can kind of guess who it was, but at the same time you couldn't. Like you didn't want to. You didn't want to guess it, but like, man, we all find out. Oh, fuck. This show's 8 episodes. They dropped all 8 episodes at once. Apparently, Netflix is not happy about this. Netflix can truthfully go eat a dick. Sorry, Netflix. People, other streaming networks like to drop their shit all in one fucking day sometimes. And actually, Amazon's starting to catch up in quality. I'm just putting it out there. Amazon's catching up in quality. Anything else? Okay, cool. But like I was talking about the video game lores and everything like that. I think that we went from Super Mario Bros, Double Dragon, and a couple other movies that were video game movies, and maybe even board game movies like Dungeons and Dragons, of course. They tried to go off the beaten path of what we know as the video games. And with Fallout, what's cool is that they figured out costume designs, they figured out the lore, and then they figured out how to make their own original stories while using everything you saw from the game. Using it, not just as a nostalgia prop, not just as something like, man, y'all should know about this. If you don't know about it, I mean, that's your fault. That's on you, not us. They actually go out and explain to, especially people that have never played the game before. They go out and they go out and tell us how this thing works and how we figure out what a pit boy is. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't know what a pit boy is. Most people don't know there is significance between different bunkers. Nobody understands what a ghoul is. You know what I'm saying? Like you go out there and you find out. They let you see it and then they explain it. And I think that's the coolest thing they could have did. I think this is what's great about what video game adaptations are doing is that they're not just trying to live on, all right, well, these people definitely played the video game, and so we're just going to we're going to throw all the nostalgia stuff, but this is our story. Nah, bump that. What they're doing now is they know that not everyone plays video games. Not everybody's played Fallout. Not everybody's played Last of Us. What's the other ones? Like Sonic the Hedgehog or Super Mario Bros. You know what I'm saying? There was another one. Halo. I don't know what the fuck they were doing at the end of the season. I really, man, it's like every time Halo has a chance, they fuck it up at the end. I don't know. But in the middle parts, yeah. Apparently, Halo is a book series too, and they're going by the books. They're not going by the video game. Just putting that out there. I don't know why people think otherwise, but apparently it's a book series. I didn't even know Halo was a fucking book series. That shit crazy. But that's a different story for a different day. I think that's what's cool about video game shows and adaptations lately is that they're not trying to fool us. They're not trying to fool the audience. They're not trying to make it like, ooh, try to put that little piece of candy out with a shitty story. The stories are amazing. The stories are well written. The stories are very well done. I mean, well written and well done, whatever. And it's executed. The story is being executed also. What the fuck is going on? It's also being executed. So at the same time, we're getting great stories and we're getting great content. And we're also still getting our nostalgia pieces that are being explained to people, which is cool. I think it's awesome. I definitely fully am happy about the Fallout series. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to like fully get to talk about it a little bit. But I love, yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of the way Fallout came out. Just putting it out there. So with that, that is the show for today for Shizay, my nizzays. Sorry, it was a little downer for the first 25 minutes. Hopefully, the last 10 were pretty good for you. Also, don't forget, don't you motherfucking forget. Don't you forget it. Don't forget it now. But just putting it out there. The podcast is going live, baby. We going live at Comapalooza. Oh yeah, I think I effed up the dates last week, and I take full blame for that. I think it's May 20. Damn it, it's May 26th through the 28th. Where's my phone? Phone's somewhere else. I don't know. May 20. Memorial Day weekend. Okay, Memorial Day weekend. Be there, be square. I don't know what the day I am going to be presenting. But I do know the subject I will be doing, and my Patreon peeps is going to know first. Y'all might get a 2-week head start about with some of this shit. I'm just putting it out there. Y'all might get a 2-week head start. Just putting it out there. You might get a 2-week head start about the subject matter, and also to help out a little bit. But yeah, Memorial Day weekend, go get your tickets at HoustonCommonPalooza.com. There will probably be a link underneath this bad boy on YouTube and also on the Apple Podcast and all the rest of that cool stuff. So definitely, I'm very excited. I'm very happy. This is the second year in a row they're allowing your boy into the building. They let me dance, baby. They let me dance. I got my shiny shoes on, mama. I'm gonna be dancing, mama. Okay, sorry, that was wrong, man. All right, but yes, for sure, I'm very excited about Comapalooza. I love Comapalooza. I've been going there for the past like 3-4 years, and I'm very, very, very nervously excited about presenting the podcast to the masses. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm very excited. I wish I could give you guys a little bit of a taste of what's coming, but you know what I'm saying. I'm also having some things cooking up for next month, baby. Just so stay tuned for that. Why am I making these noises? Also got some things cooked up for next month for sure. Yeah, but Comapalooza for sure. Memorial Day weekend. Once again, get your tickets at George R. Brown. Oh yeah, by the way, it's gonna be in the George R. Brown Convention Center. What I love, hold on, I want to talk about the convention for 2 seconds. Let me give y'all 2 seconds of the convention. So, first of all, bring your money. Okay, bring your money. Yeah, not for me, but for like the vendors and stuff like that. Man, there's a lot of people that do amazing shirts, amazing like hoodies, like and also prints. Normally, like comic book artists will come to this and like do their own sketches and then also sign them and things like that. Also, John Cena is going to be there, so I mean, I don't understand why you're not going to be there. Also, by the way, I know hopefully my brother's still listening right now. Rob, this one's for you. The cast, the 2 main characters from Napoleon Dynamite are going to be there. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, Napoleon and Pedro, they're both going to be at Comapalooza. I'm very excited about that. Charmed, okay. I would like to say this. No, I was about to say the Sanderson sisters, but that's from Hocus Pocus. I forgot their last names. My bad. I think it's Shannon Doherty and Rose McGowan, and I always forget the last. I think she was the eldest one too. That's the crazy part. But whatever. The Charmed ladies will be at Comapalooza also. Okay, all right. I'm just putting it out there. There's some good stuff going on. And I know you guys don't probably like what? How you know about Charmed? Listen, all right. I'm a young man. All right, I was a young man at one point. You know what I'm saying? And I just watch shows. Now, so before Supernatural comes on, I think TNT. Before Supernatural comes on TNT, normally in the morning time. So back in the day when I was actually going to school, when I was going to high school. So when I was going there to that place called high school, I used to watch TNT before I go to school. Like either ESPN or TNT would be on. Either or, whichever channel was on last. And normally it was Charmed that was on at all times. Like it would be Charmed. Now it's Supernatural. They need to do something with like Smallville. I don't understand how Smallville isn't on TNT right now. That doesn't make any sense. But in Las Vegas, I don't know if anybody remembers these shows, but Las Vegas used to come on. Yeah, Las Vegas used to come on, but at night, I forgot the name of that show. Oh my gosh, it's on my mind. My brother would know. My brother used to watch this show all the time. The one that used to come on TNT at night. It wasn't anything crazy. It was just it. Aldous Hodges was in the show. I just can't remember right now. It's like a band of it's like a really old guy. It's kind of like the A Team. Actually, it was kind of like the A Team. Like they had the brawler, they had the smart guy with the computer, they had the femme fidel, and then they had the old dude that's kind of running, pulling all the strings. I cannot remember the show right now, and it's bothering me. I'm not Googling it. I refuse. I won't Google it. But I'll probably have it next week. I'll probably or next episode, wherever the next episode is. But oh my gosh, I can't fucking remember. We'll remember next week. I mean, when next episode. Yeah, man. Damn it. It's like it's on the tip of my tongue. We're not doing this. Okay. So I want to say once again, love all of you. Where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere else you can find your podcast needs. That's where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you can find latest updates to the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also Twitter and Nicetown Finance. And please, 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 please leave a 5-star review. Yes, 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and also on your Spotify. I just found out that my sister and my stepsister, would it be stepsister? Will that be in-law? I don't fucking know. Nope, I'm not even gonna do it. I don't know. But leave a 5-star review on either or. Also, let me know how you doing on Spotify. Because we still doing the mental health approach on this bad boy right here. And then please like and subscribe on YouTube and go sign up for the Patreon. I just found out the Patreon is possibly just it's $2. $2, y'all. Yeah, you got $2 to help your boy out. $2 on Patreon, you know what I'm saying? And you get extra content. You also get you're really going to get the announcement of what the subject matter is. Ooh, you might get the announcement of the subject matter, I don't know, this week. And and also you can leave like suggestions. The suggestions might pop up at Houston Comic Palooza. Just put it out there, just let you guys know. But with that, I want to say I love all you guys. Shit. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.